Why did the Confederacy attack Fort Sumter? Have you ever wondered why the Confederacy chose to attack Fort Sumter? This decision was not just a random act of aggression but a calculated move with deep roots in the political and military landscape of the time. Fort Sumter is located in Charleston Harbor, South Carolina, and it held significant strategic and symbolic importance. Controlling this fort meant controlling access to the vital port city of Charleston, which was crucial for both military operations and economic activities. The backdrop to this conflict began on December 20, 1860, when South Carolina seceded from the Union. Following this, Confederate leaders demanded that the United States Army vacate its facilities in Charleston Harbor. Major Robert Anderson, who was in charge of the United States Army's garrison, made a strategic move on December 26, 1860. He relocated his troops from Fort Moultrie to Fort Sumter, believing it to be a more defensible position. This relocation was seen by the Confederacy as a direct challenge to their authority over the area. As tensions rose, President Abraham Lincoln, who took office on March 4, 1861, decided to send a relief expedition to resupply Fort Sumter. Lincoln aimed to assert federal authority while trying to avoid provoking a conflict. However, he understood that this move could lead to resistance from the Confederates. The Confederacy, led by President Jefferson Davis, interpreted Lincoln's actions as an attempt to maintain federal control over what they viewed as their territory. On April 12, 1861, Confederate forces under General Pierre Gustave Toutant Beauregard opened fire on Fort Sumter, marking the start of the American Civil War. The bombardment lasted for nearly 36 hours, ending with Major Anderson's surrender on April 13, 1861. The Confederacy's attack was driven by a desire to assert its independence and control over the territory it claimed. They aimed to prevent the Union from reinforcing this strategic military outpost. The attack on Fort Sumter was not just a military action, it was a declaration of intent. It set the stage for a conflict that would last for years and claim the lives of over 620,000 soldiers. The strategic significance of Fort Sumter lay in its control of Charleston Harbor, essential for military and economic reasons. The Confederacy's decision to attack highlighted the intense divisions between the Union and the Confederacy, igniting a war that would reshape the nation.